Okay, good morning. We will start now. Can you do not annotate on the screen? It is showing. So we will start now in 2 minutes. And for those who are on YouTube, I'm encouraging you to join the live chat and join the exercises later. Opening. All right, good morning. So we will start now with our lesson. And I am monitoring for those students attending the intervention class, may remind you that we will have 2 sessions. And this is the first session for our intervention class. And then the next class we will be having our next class next week, which is will be on March 9. And then later, the attendance link will be sent for those who are for those of you who are on YouTube. The link of the attendance will be sent to you, and the attendance will be closed by 11:30. And then for those of you who are in Zoom, the attendance link will be sent in the chat box. And may I remind everyone that right after the intervention class today, this morning, we will be having our exam. And do not forget to take the exam after the class today. And another reminder, the exam will not be open any day, I mean the next day, but it will be the exam should be taken today right after the intervention class. It will be closed, so to give a chance to others where your signal or your internet connection might not be stable. So the exam will be up until 4 o'clock, and after that it will be closed. Okay, so we will start now with our class. I hope that those of you in the YouTube live, you will also send your answers later. I am also watching on YouTube live. And by the way, to give proof that you really attended, if you are on YouTube watching right now, do a screenshot and send it to the GC of all your section. Okay, so this morning we will be talking about, we start with our lesson. We will be talking about phrases. Now this lesson was already discussed by your teachers in the first quarter, and this is some sorts, because if this is an intervention class, this is sort of a recall of what you have learned. Okay. So we'll start with the explanation of what is a phrase. Can I ask Gerson? Gerson, can you please read the meaning of phrase? Gerson, unmute your mic.
Sorry po, ano po ulit yung question, ma'am?
I'm not asking you a question, I'm asking you to read. Pay attention when I talk, okay? You listen. Do not roam around wherever you are right now. Stay seated and look at your screen. Okay, read the definition of a phrase, Gerson.
The term phrase refers to a group of words that doesn't include a subject and a verb. It acts as a part of a speech within a sentence.
When you say a phrase, you're talking about only a group of words. So this group of words are cannot be considered a sentence. When you say a sentence, it must have a subject, and it will tell you what the subject does, or the description of the verb. So it cannot be a sentence if it cannot be a sentence if it is not it does not give you the whole idea. Now the group of words are called phrase, and it includes a subject, or it might have words that doesn't have or include a subject in a verb. So they are just part of speech within the sentence. So a phrase is never a full sentence on its own and it cannot express a complete thought. Now, there are three phrases. We have the noun phrase, we have the verb phrase, and the prepositional phrase. But for our session today, we will only be focusing on, okay, there are still people coming in Zoom. We will only be focusing on two phrases this morning. We have the verb phrase and the prepositional phrase, right? So let's start with the verb phrase. Okay, a verb phrase is, Sean, can you please unmute your mic and read what is a phrase?
A verb phrase is a combination of main verb and its auxiliary helping verb in a sentence.
All right, it says auxiliary. Now, how do you form a verb phrase? So in this example, we have a helping verb. So verb phrase, you have two verbs, but their function is different than the others. So we have two verbs. One is the helping verb, and the second one is the main verb. So remember, in a verb phrase, in a verb phrase, you have two verbs. One is the helping verb, and the second is the main verb. Now you combine the two, that would make a verb phrase. So verb phrase is a part of a sentence. They are part of the sentence. Okay, let's look at the example of a verb phrase. Diane. Where's Diane? Diane, can you please read the example on the screen?
Okay po, ma'am. My mother is cooking us some dinner. Verb phrase.
Okay, where is the verb phrase there?
Wait, ma'am, the screen accidentally turned white.
All right. So the underlined words there, you have two words. What are those words? What are those two words we have? Yes, Diane. What are the two words? What are the two underlined words in our sentence?
Is cooking.
Yes. On YouTube, can you please also, if I ask question, you may give your answer, okay? So let me just read those who are in Zoom right now. We have from Seven Luna, from Seven Rojas, and there's Malvar, and there's Gomez, Seven Bonifacio, Cinto, we have Sakai. Okay, if I ask question, those who are viewing via YouTube Live, you can also give your answers. This is part of your recitation. Okay. So the two underlined words here, we have verb phrase. Now, is the helping verb, and your main verb is cooking. So is cooking is your verb phrase. All right. Now, can we go to number 2? Ask somebody. You can raise your hand if you want to. Recite. Can I ask? Okay. Can you hear the noises in the background? Is my area noisy or not?
Not po, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. So if it's noisy, you can inform me, or if the screen is not working well, or if my audio is not working well, you can inform me so that I would fix it. Okay, now number 2, I'll read and then you identify which one is the verb phrase. So number 2 we have you can't eat that. So we have the helping verb here, can't, and the main verb is eat. So can't eat is our verb phrase. All right, number 3. Can I ask Zion? Zion, can you please read number 3, Zion? Zion, unmute your mic. Yes, Ashley. Read number 3. Ashley? All right, Rove. Read number 3, please.
She was walking quickly to the market. Verb.
Okay. Thank you, Rove. The underlined 2 words are? Yes, Ashley. Your audio is not working, Ashley. Now the 2 underlined words are was walking. So the verb phrase here is was walking. Was is the helping verb and walking is the main verb. So let me just give you the okay, this one. Okay. So look at the form of the verb here. I'm sorry. How to form a verb phrase. So we have the example of a helping verb. On the first column, you have the helping verb, and then on the second column, you have the main verb. Okay, we have the helping verbs here. Can you all read the helping verbs?
Is, are, was, were. Has, have, had. Do, does, did. We
Will,
shall, could,
would, should, might, must, can.
Okay, so these are example of a helping verb. What do helping verbs? What are their function in the sentence? So from the word helping, they support the main verb. So your main verb cannot stand alone, and they have the main verb. I mean, they have the helping verb. So is, are, was, were, has, have, had. When you are using that, you should pair that with a main verb, which is a past participle. Now, if your helping verb do, does, did, will, shall, could, would, should, might, must, can, the main verb must be in the base form. What do you mean by base form? You know, when the base form of the verb do not have d or ed, do not have ing at the end. They are just the verb without any additional letters attached to your verb. So, like for example, talk. You do not say you do not put that ing to make it talking. So base form only. Okay. So remember, if you have this helping verb, the main verb must be written in past participle. Okay, let's read the example. May I ask Ayan. Ayan, unmute your mic. Good to see Ayan and Alvia are here, but you have to participate. Ayan, unmute your mic and read the example. Is Ayan here? Gerson. Can you read the example here with our helping verbs is, are, was, were, has, have, had? So can you read all the example, Gerson?
She is singing.
And then next.
Kara has planted tomatoes. They have written a poem.
Okay, written. They have written a poem. All
Okay.
right. Now look at this one. Okay, can you tell me which is the verb phrase in the sentence, Kara has planted? And YouTube, you can answer also. Those who are on YouTube, you can send your answer. In the example, she is singing, where is the verb phrase? In the sentence, Kara has planted tomatoes, where are the, okay, where is the verb phrase? And example, they have written a poem, where is the verb phrase? Those on YouTube, please send your answer also. Is only a helping verb. Remember, the formula of Atasha says is only a helping verb. Remember, the formula of verb phrase must have a helping verb, and then the second word is the main verb. Look at the example. We have verb, helping verb plus the main verb. Yes, Dayan. I did not see those participants in YouTube sending their answer. Please do send your answer. What's the answer, Dayan? Yes, Gerson? If you're not,
Has po.
if you're not familiar with the also. Wait, I am searching among the participants whose mic is open. Yes, what's the correct? Yes, Eliza.
Is singing is the verb phrase.
Yes, correct. Is singing. And Audrey, can you please mute your mic, Audrey? Noise in the background. And Kara has planted tomatoes. Where is the verb phrase there? Yes, Eliza.
Has planted.
Yes, correct. Has planted. Ashley sent also answer in the chat box. Is singing, has planted, have written. All right, correct. Now let's go to, if your helping verbs are do, does, did, will, shall, could, would, should, might, must, can, you must pay, the main verb must be paired with a base form. All right. Can I ask somebody to read all the example? Maritoni. Thank you, Gerson, for always raising your hand. But I want somebody to answer as well. Anod, can you please read all the, Maritoni, unmute your mic. I think I have never heard your voice ever since in our class. Maritoni, can you please read all the examples on the screen? Okay, you can read. Ralyan, Kyle, Maritoni is not talking. Unmute your mic, Maritoni, if you want to answer. Ralyan. Who's raising his hand? There are people who are raising their hand, but I want others to participate. Can I ask Zaid Wayne? Zaid, read all the sentences under the example of do, does, did, helping verb. Yes, Gerson. Janela, I will call you later. Okay, unmute your mic now, Gerson.
Do you eat carrots? Did you exercise today? We will go to the park. We will go to the park. We could travel to Japan. Anna and Lisa might stay in the hotel.
In the hotel. Okay. Thank you, Jason. Now, in the base, Jade Wayne. I called you earlier, you did not answer, but you just all of a sudden open your mic just to be noisy. Okay, remember that the main verb in this, using this helping verbs, if you use this helping verbs, the main verb must be paired with the base form. Now, in this example, do you eat carrots? Did you exercise today? We will go to the park. We could travel to Japan. Anna and Lisa might stay in the hotel. Okay, tell me, where are the verb phrases in this example? If you're watching on YouTube, kindly please give also your answer. All I see there is just you participated, but I do not see any answers on YouTube. You can also give your answer. So, do you eat carrots? What is the verb phrase here? Yes, Charlene. Do, okay. We have Diane in the live chat on YouTube. Your answer, Diane. Do is only a helping verb. Remember, a verb phrase must have, it has two words, the helping verb and the main verb. Okay, so Eliza, what's your answer?
Do and eat.
What's the verb phrase?
Do and eat.
Yes, do eat. Very good. Okay, Diane answer, do you eat? You do not include you because we only have verbs. Do, helping verb, and eat, the main verb. So do it. How about did you exercise today? Where is the verb phrase? Yes, Janila.
Did and exercise.
Did exercise. Correct, correct. Very good. How about the next sentence? We will go to the park. Where is the verb phrase? Yes, Eliza.
Will go.
Will go. Good job. Another, we could travel to Japan. Where is the verb phrase? Anybody can just open your mic. We will go to
Travel.
Will, no, travel. Travel is only a main verb. Where is the helping verb? Give me the complete answer.
Could travel.
Yes, good job. Good travel. How about Anna and Lisa might stay in the hotel? Where is the, I only see good job, Diane. What section are you, Diane Babalo? He's participant on YouTube who gives answer. Yes, Sean. Anna and Lisa might stay in the hotel. Where is the verb phrase?
Might stay.
Might stay.
Might. Might is the helping verb. Stay is the main verb. All right, let's go for another example, okay? Now, in forming your verb phrase, here are the examples. Remember, in your English class, your English teachers taught you that verbs can be regular or irregular. Now, in the irregular verbs, its past tense change. The spelling changes, and sometimes the past participle could be the same. Okay, compared to regular verbs, the past tense and the past participle, you just only have to add d or ed. Okay, for the irregular verbs, we have the base form it, the past tense ate, and the past participle eaten. Now, helping verb. Okay, the helping verb. So in the helping, in the main verb, I mean the verb phrase, you only use the past participle. So helping verb plus all the past participle on the third column. You see the third column. This is where you use your main verb. You do not use the past tense, but the past participle. Okay, so you have the helping verbs plus the past participle. Now, I want you, by looking at this column or table, looking at that table, I want you to form your own verb phrase, okay? So those on YouTube watching, could you please look at the table, look at the past participle column, the third column. I want you to construct your sample of a verb phrase. So for example, I will use eaten. I will use the helping verbs here. Is eaten. So that's an example of a verb phrase. Now, if I'm going to use this group of helping verbs, I'm going to pair it with a base form. Here is the base form. Okay, so may I ask somebody to give their example? Those watching on YouTube, please give also your answer, construct your own verb phrase. So remember, if you are using this group of helping verbs, the main verb must be written in past participle. You will use the third column. And if you are going to use the helping verbs that belong in this group, you are going to use the base form, which is this one. All right, so Janela, give me your sample of a verb phrase.
Did you buy a new shoes?
A verb phrase only, not the whole sentence. Let's just focus first on the verb phrase. Give me a verb phrase. By looking at this column, this table, formulate your own example of a verb phrase. Or for example, I will use have. So have must be paired with past participle. So I will choose here. So we have driven. Okay, so example. Okay, Diane did ate. All right, correct. Yes, Diane. We have Diane on YouTube and we also have Diane here in Zoom participating. Okay. Give me your example. Formulate your verb phrase. I want you to have your own verb phrase. Yes. Yes, Janila.
Was chosen.
Was chosen. Okay, very good. That's a good example. Was chosen. Another. Some more. Do I only have same hand? Construct your own verb phrase. Atasha. Unmute your mic, Atasha. Another example. How about if you are going to use this group, you say, Diane, it should not be did ate, I'm sorry, but it should be, let me reply it, did eat, not did eat. Okay. Let me answer those who are in answering YouTube. Okay. It must be paired with the base form, this one. Past participle should be paired with this group of helping verbs is, are, was, were, has, have, had. And this one, look at the formula given. Darrell, unmute your mic. Yes, Darrell. Give me an example of your verb phrase. Verb phrase, not a sentence. Give an example. Look at the table. You can construct your own. Darrell.
Should sing po, ma'am.
Louder, please.
Should sing.
Searching. Where did you get that? Look at this example and pair it with helping verb, and then you have the past participle. If your helping verbs belong in this group,
Might given po, ma'am.
Louder.
Might given.
Might given. Yes, correct. Might given. Okay, how about the other? Yes, have eaten, had bought. Good job. I only see Diane Babalo in YouTube giving their answer. Yes, Janila.
Must forgotten.
Must forgotten. Okay, so I'll give you another example. Do Since I use do, it should be paired with the base form. So I'll go check here. I'll say do forget, do sing, do give, or if I'm going to use will eat, will bring, will buy, will drive. Now, if I'm going to use here, where, for example, it should be were written, were eaten, were brought, were bought, were driven, were chosen, were drowned. Wrong spelling, I'm sorry. It should be draw, drew, drawn. It should be A, D-R-A-W-N. It's wrong spelled. All right. Now let's go to another exercises. We have the regular verbs. So this is an example of a regular verb. Regular verbs, if you notice, you have the base form and you have the past tense, and then you have the past participle. So if your verb is a regular verb, look at the past tense. The past tense are just the same with participle. So planted, past participle is also planted. Base form kicked, we have kicked, kicked. So they are just the same. What we add here is the past tense of the regular verb is D or ED if it's a regular verb, and the past tense and the past participle are just the same. Okay, did planted. Somebody answered on YouTube Live. All right. Give me your verb phrase using the regular verbs. Had, washed. Okay, that's correct. Ariel, Daniel. What section are you, Ariel, Daniel? Yaneza. Okay, very good. We have, I'm reading the, okay, we have Princess, Alison, 7 Osmania. What is your answer, Alison? Had planted, okay. Another. Yes, Sean.
Had cleaned.
Had cleaned. When we past tense, we do not say ed, but cleaned. Okay. Do not produce the sound of the vowel. Okay. Give me another example. Do. So we have base form. Do wash. Does open. Did close. Did wipe. Wipe. Use the base form. And helping verb is we have was cleaned, have cooked. I am reading is cleaned. Yes, that Diane, correct. I'm reading the answers on YouTube, those participating in the live chat. Okay, some more answers. Eliza. So
Did
Atasha.
wash.
Yes, did wash. Correct. So remember, in a verb phrase, you have two words. You have two verbs. One is the helping verb and the main verb. Now, main verb must be paired with the correct helping verbs, and also helping verbs must be paired with the correct main verb. So, past participle, it's either past participle or the base form. You will use that as your main verb. Okay, now let's go to exercises again. We have identify the verb phrase in the sentence. Okay, number 1. So the answer is already there. He doesn't like to study. The verb phrase here is doesn't like. Doesn't is the helping verb. Like is the main verb. Okay, number 2, would like to answer. I'm reading answers on YouTube, but Peter, Paul, say must close. Where is that? I think there's a little delay in YouTube. Number 2, she has washed her face. What? Diane on YouTube gave correct answer, and also Ariel, Yaniza, correct. How about here in Zoom? Yes, Jerzon.
Wash po, ma'am.
Yes, correct. The answer is has washed. Number 3. Eliza, or I mean, Ryan Ezekiel. Ryan Ezekiel, can you please read number 3? Ryan, where's Ryan? Ryan Ezekiel. Louder. Louder, please, Ryan. I cannot hear you well. Is Ryan reading? What's happening?
We want to introduce to friends.
Where is the verb phrase, Ryan?
Was introduced.
Good job. Was introduced. We have Peter Paul got the correct answer. Was introduced. Algene Marcelo got the correct answer as well. Was introduced. All right. Let's go to number 4. Ashley. Yes, Ashley. Number 4. Ashley, read number 4. You raised your hand. Unmute your mic, Ashley. I think Ashley's audio is not working. Then we have Sean, Edward. Edward, unmute your mic, Edward, and read number 4.
I could buy gifts with this money.
What
I
is the
could.
answer? I is not a helping verb. I is a pronoun.
Goodbye.
Yes, goodbye. Okay, let me read the answers on YouTube. Sophia Lumbania could buy. Yes, correct. Only Sophia answered. Algene also could buy. Peter Paul could buy. Very good. Okay, good job. So we are also monitoring those who are live on YouTube. Those who answered, we are monitoring also your participation. Okay, now let's go to number 5. Martin, Zaid Wayne, read number 5, Zaid.
Hilda doesn't play video games.
And the answer is?
Doesn't play po,
Doesn't
ma'am.
play.
Yes, good job. Doesn't play. Doesn't is the helping verb, and the main verb is play. All right, that's good. Now let's go to prepositional phrases. Prepositional phrase contains a preposition. So the first word is either a noun or a pronoun. So how do you form your preposition? Let me show you the example of a preposition. So these are the list of common prepositions. Can I ask somebody to read? RV Joy. RV Joy, unmute your mic. Can you please read all the examples of the common prepositions on the first column? First column, RV, here. What happened to RV? Yes, Zaid, Gilyoran, read the first column, the example of preposition.
About, across, after, against, around, at, before, behind, below, beside, beneath, between.
Okay, thank you. So these are the common example of prepositions. Now let me ask another. Can I give RV the chance to read the second column examples of preposition? RV, go.
By, down, during, except, for, from, in, inside, into, like, near, off, on.
All right, thank you. So we don't say from, it's from. Next, third column. Can I ask, yes, Sean, yes, Edward.
outside, outside, ever, since, truth, till, to, toward, under, until, up, upon, with, without.
Okay, last column. We have the others. Others are not participating. Ashley. Yes, Ashley. Read the last column, Ashley.
According to, because of, by way of, in addition to, in front of, in place of, in regard to, in spite of, instead of, on account of, out, beyond.
All right, thank you. So when we say prepositional phrase, they are also not a sentence, but they are just group of words. And this group of words in a prepositional phrase is composed of one. It's easy to identify because it starts with a preposition. These are the example of prepositions. And then the second word can either be a noun or pronoun. So let's look at the example of prepositional phrase. We have number one, Maria is in the park. So we have in is a preposition and the rest of the word park is a noun. So the form here is preposition plus a noun. In the park. Park is a noun, a name of a place. If you remember, a noun is a name of person, place, things, could be animals, it can be event. So anything that you put name into it, it is called a noun. All right, naming words. In other words, nouns are naming words. Okay, number two, we have, I'm tired already from talking. Can I ask somebody to read sentence number two? Raphael, can you please read the number two sentence? Or where's Raphael? Or can I ask somebody to help me read? Yes, Darrell. Go. Thank you, Darrell, for helping me.
The cake is for her.
Yes, the cake is for her. So it's easy to start on a prepositional phrase because it starts with a preposition. For is a preposition. Her is a pronoun. Now, what is a pronoun? A pronoun replaces a noun. So, for example, when you say girl, or like girl is a noun. The pronoun of the girl, it could be she or her. Okay. So again, a prepositional phrase is composed of two words. One is the preposition. The second word can be either a noun or a pronoun. So it's easy to spot on the prepositional phrase. Okay, let me just remind for those watching on YouTube that the link of the attendance should be given by now. Ma'am Corpus, is it possible for you to send the link on YouTube live chat so that those who are on the live chat can also have their attendance? The attendance should have been closed by 11:30, but it's already 11:51. And also, for those who are here in Zoom, check the chat box. There is the attendance link. And remember, right after our class today, you are going to take the exam. Don't forget to take the exam because it will be closed few hours later. Okay, so let's look at the example. We'll be ending in a few minutes right now. Identify the prepositional phrase in the sentence. Okay, so number one, may I check those students on YouTube? Where are your answers? Number one, who would like to try number one? Read first the sentence. And I asked, there are a lot of Dianes here. Rafael, your mic is broken. That's sad. Okay, Gabriel Ramirez. Gabriel, is your mic working? I do not see a mic icon on your name. Redentor, Romualdez. Redentor. Atasha, your answer, take a bus? No. Look for a preposition. Remember the example of a preposition. Where's the preposition here? Darrell. Darrell, can you please, Darrell, read number 1?
I take the bus going to school.
Now look for a preposition plus a noun or preposition plus a pronoun. That would be our prepositional phrase. What's the answer? Where is the prepositional phrase? Anybody, you can open
To po,
your
ma'am.
louder.
To.
Yes, to is a preposition, but we are talking about prepositional phrase. Remember, if a phrase is a group of words, prepositional plus noun or pronoun. So what is the complete answer?
Going to.
Remember, a prepositional phrase always starts with a preposition. Going is not a preposition. That's a verb.
To school po.
Again, where is the preposition here? Yes, Diane.
To school.
Those on YouTube, they got the correct answer. But only one got the correct answer, Diane Babalo. To school. Okay, let's go back to the sample of verb phrase, all right? Where is the verb? Where is our verb phrase? Where's the sample of our verb phrase? Okay, here is the example of our verb phrase. About, above, across, after, against, and we have by, down, during, except for, from, in, outside, over, through, throughout, till, to. Here is to. So the correct answer is to. School is a noun. To school is the correct answer. It's our prepositional phrase. Remember the formula of a prepositional phrase. First word is the preposition. The second word must be a noun or a pronoun. School is a noun, correct? School, it's a name of a place. School. Okay, who got the correct answer? It's only Diane on YouTube. Okay, number 2. Yes, Janila Rose, number 2.
My school is just around the corner. Around the corner.
Very good. Around the corner. Around is a preposition. Corner is a noun. All right. Number 3. Ayan. Ayan and Algior. Ayan? Yes, Darrell. Number.
K-pop actors are loved by Filipinos.
What's the correct answer?
Yes po, ma'am.
Louder.
Are loved by Filipinos po, ma'am.
Are. Remember, are is a helping verb. Are is a helping verb.
By
Remember,
Filipinos po.
it should start with a preposition. Yes, louder.
By Filipinos.
Yes, good job. By is a preposition. Filipinos is a noun. All right. Can we now move on to number 4? Yes, Apolinario. Dian.
Anna chooses her family over him. Over him po.
Awesome. Over is a preposition. Him is a pronoun. Correct? Okay, correct. Now let's go to the last one, number 5. We should end in 2 minutes? Yes, Eliza.
The gift I bought is for my mother. The prepositional phrase is for my mother.
Awesome answer. Yes, for. For is a preposition. My mother. Mother is a noun. Okay, good job. That's it for today. Now it's now 11:58. Okay, I wanted to give your own before I will end. Those also watching on YouTube, I want you to construct your own sentence. It's either a verb phrase or prepositional phrase. Okay. You may send your answer in the chat box. Who can give a sample answer? Let's go back to all right, here. It's a prepositional phrase. You can construct your own sentence. Dayan, I'm over him. You do not start with I'm. I'm is this your sentence, Dayan? I'm over him. I should be capitalized, and then we have the apostrophe, and then end with, your sentence must end with a period. Okay, Dayan Babalo says, I bought a gift for my mother. Okay, that's correct. For my mother is a verb phrase. Yes, Janila Rose.
Behind the school.
Behind the school. Where is your subject? Who is behind the school?
My sister is behind the school.
Say, my house is behind the school. Okay, that would be correct. So that's the end of our lesson today. So I'll just do a recap. A verb phrase, they are a group of words. They do not express a complete idea, but they are just part of a sentence. And these phrases are helpful to make your sentence understandable, or for you when you speak, it would make sense when you speak. You pair it with a prepositional phrase and a verb phrase. So we learned today two phrases, verb phrases and prepositional phrases. And we have the formula of a verb phrase. It should have a helping verb plus the main verb. And for the prepositional phrase, we have start with a preposition, and the second word is either a noun or a pronoun. So do a little bit of review later. We are going to have our exam right after the class today. Is this Sean? Sean Lopez, he is sitting next to you. Okay, that's correct. Dayan, the bully is behind the school. Okay, thank you for those watching via YouTube and you are participating. You can screenshot your answers and send it to your English teacher to have a proof that you have really attended the remedial class for today. Do not forget the exam. The link must be given right now. Where is the link? I do not see the link on the live chat. Ma'am Corpus, if you're here, can you send the link before I will end the those on YouTube? Do you have now your attendance? You can reply in the live chat.
Ma'am, there is no audio po.
Ma'am, we can hear you po.
You're mute po, ma'am.
Okay, sorry. I've been talking a lot, but I'm muted. For those of you who are in Zoom, please do not leave yet because I have not taken your screenshot of our intervention class. And also we have, for those on YouTube, you should have your attendance taken right now. And then wait for the link for of the exam. It will be shared to you later. All right. I may end now the live